So yo man, I go to Wisdom and I go to the Clubhouse app and I mix it up with the people. I'm in there with other kings, chopping it up with them, letting them know how mindset over bullshit is the way to get through your day. It's the way to get through the hardship. It's the way to focus on what you gotta do. So this last time, I was on the Wisdom app and I met up with Tony. Check out what he has to say.
Ain't a nigga fly as me, ain't a nigga cold as me, ain't another nigga got a swag quite like. But hold up, that's the way I feel. But hold up, but that's the way I feel. Ain't a nigga fly as me, ain't a nigga cold as me, ain't another nigga got a swag quite like. But hold up, but that's the way I feel. But hold up, but that's the way I feel. Every time I get to my gear.
I just want to slide in for maybe 20, 30 minutes, answer a question, let the world know what I'm talking about. So again, the question that was presented to me is from this queen. She's in Southern California. And the question she presented to me was, there we go. She wanted to know, does gratitude journaling ever feel fake? She reads my blog. She watches my videos on YouTube. She sees everything and she says that she believes the energy I talk about. She knows that keeping a gratitude journal keeps her from being depressed as much. She knows that keeping that gratitude journal holds her in a better space whenever she's dealing with her spouse, just like me. I mean, she can still walk around and do all types of stuff, but she goes through the depression, through the stresses, through the anxiety, all type of stuff with multiple sclerosis. Like I told you, she's at the relapsing remitting stage. So to me, she's good. Like I get it. I get it. I promise I get it. And her question was, does it ever feel fake? And no, it's not that gratitude journaling ever feels fake. I've been doing this gratitude journal now. It started out in 2018. I used to just post something I was grateful for every day on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. My name is Kendrick Avant. I'm constantly putting something I'm grateful for on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all types of stuff. Reddit, anywhere and everywhere. I have a blog, allthingsonelove.com, and I'm putting gratitude. I'm just putting what I'm grateful for. That's a big difference. It wasn't gratitude yet. I didn't understand the difference between gratitudes and being grateful. There's a difference. But when it comes to ever feeling fake, no, it's not that it feels fake, but there are absolutely times when you might be rushed. There are times when you got to there's somewhere you have to be. There are times whenever the kids are getting on your nerves, the baby is crying, you're trying to find something to eat. Maybe your stomach is giving you those bubble guts. Oh my gosh, there is nothing like having the bubble guts when you are trying to feed the kids. Oh man, you don't know what's worse. The fact that they yeah in your ear, or that your stomach is in your belly. That is it's a terrible spot to be. It's a terrible spot to be. So I get it, man. Gratitude journaling doesn't always give you this super hyper full of energy. You're not always smiling to yourself. You're not always clapping your hands and thinking, yes, yes. You're not always thinking that. There are times when you have what I call are cheesy gratitudes. And cheesy gratitudes are whenever you have a simple action, one simple action. You take that one simple action and you can break it down into 10, 12, 3, 5, whatever number you need. Example, right now I'm sitting outside of my garage. I can tell y'all about how I'm grateful to be sitting outside in the garage because I'm by myself and I can do this talk with y'all. That's one. I can tell y'all about how I'm sitting outside in my garage and the temperature has finally increased some in Texas. So that means I can actually sit out here. Before I can even sit out here, it was too cold. There goes two. I can tell you about each of the different types of things and products and food stuff we have up here. And that would be four, five, six. I can get to like 6 or 7 off of that. I got somebody who's trying to rock with me. Hold up. Let me see what's up with this. Come on in. Come on in. Tony, rock with me. So Tony's going to join us in. Tony, you got a 3, 2 count. Let you join in.
What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Everything good, bro?
Yo, what is cracker lacking, good brother? What is cracker lacking?
I'm only 15 years old, and I'm focused on my purpose, my destiny, and one of my destinies is focusing on my gratitude. I have a whole certificate
Love it.
based on giving gratitude to people. You get what I mean, bro? I am
Love
only
it.
15 years old. I have a certificate of gratitude because people
Love
knew
it.
how I am, knew how I thought. Because we want change. By preaching for change, you need to focus on gratitude. You need to thank yourself always, 24/7, about what you have, about what you're receiving. You need to thank. You need to be thankful. You need to have some sort of gratitude in your heart. It stays
Yep.
within. It's not from outside. It's from within.
Okay, so check this out then. In your gratitude journal, do you just put what you're grateful for, or do you actually write why you are grateful as well?
Both, both, bro, both.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
when I put what I am grateful for, I also put a extra thing that I want to be grateful for. Let's say I am grateful for today's business. I want $100. I will always put another sentence saying like I will be thankful if I have $200 this week because of business, because I always imagine something extra. I don't have high
Okay.
expectancies, but I always want more.
That right there was good shit. That right there goes in my gratitude journal for tomorrow. On my gratitude journal, allthings1love.com. Today is day number 517 days in a row that I've written at least three things I'm grateful for, at least three whys every day. On bad days, I'm doing five, six, seven, eight every single day for 517 days. And that is just on my allthings1love.com website. That's just there. I got journals. I've been doing this since 2018. But like I was telling y'all, man, the big difference is there are cheesy gratitudes where you take one event, you break it all down. That talk with him, I could, in theory, at least get two or three gratitudes out of that. One, the fact that he joined, that takes my mind off everything going on around me. Two, we talked and had a good conversation. And like I talk about some of the things we talked about. Three, that's a cheesy way of getting three gratitudes. And the fact that you're spending energy to put down those three cheesy gratitudes and write down those three cheesy gratitudes, even if you don't get that energy that you want, even if you don't feel like you are getting that energy that you want, because you are spending time writing down those cheesy gratitudes, you are not thinking about the disabilities. You're not thinking about the chronic illness. You're not thinking about having no health care. You're not thinking about having no unemployment. You're not thinking about, does your wife still like you? You're not thinking about, are the kids getting on your nerves? You're not thinking about any of that. Will you be worse in 2 weeks? Will you be better in another week? You're not thinking about any of that. You're just writing down the cheesy shit that happens. That is a break within itself. And while you're doing that little cheesy shit, that's when suddenly you may have the bright idea that saves families every single night. What we are going to eat for dinner. I don't think y'all heard me. I don't think you heard me. It's not that the gratitude journal feels fake. I get you may not get excited every single time, but just the fact that you are writing down that cheesy shit, all the little cheesy ways, the different ingredients that you put into your dinner tonight, and how the different ingredients may make you feel better, or the different ingredients saved you time. Any of that little bit of cheesy stuff means you're not overthinking what happened at work. You're not overthinking what will happen tomorrow. You're not overthinking that you stepped on your kid's toy and your foot is killing you. It's hurting. I mean, you feel like you just had a gunshot. And it's all because you stepped on a dog on toy. And that's the good thing about it. That's how the gratitude journal works. So it does not that it feels fake, but you're going to have moments where you're just writing down the cheesy shit. Because while you write down the cheesy shit, great ideas come to mind. The scientific evidence says we are thinking over 80% of our thoughts negative. And if you can reduce that to 69, that freaky 69 number, that Scorpio 69 number, then you're going to have 1,200 more positive thoughts. So while you're thinking about writing down that cheesy shit that happened, that's when you think to yourself, that's what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. And you just saved the family again. Because that tears families apart every single night. It don't matter what country you're in. It doesn't matter how much money you have. Families still struggle with that question, what we are going to have for dinner tonight. You could be single and sit there with your face in your hands, wondering, damn, what am I going to have for dinner? Oh, I had that the last 3 times in a row. Oh, I'm sick of that because the last time I had that one made me sick. You got to get through that. That's what the cheesy gratitude does. You write down that cheesy shit, and suddenly you have a great idea about what you're going to have dinner tonight. Boom. And after a cheesy gratitude, you might need an easy gratitude, and that's a different kind. An easy gratitude is when you take something that happens every single day and you just write extra shit about it. Easy gratitude is that the sun is shining that day and you write about how you need vitamin D and they gave you energy or they gave you a tan. The sun is shining that day and you write about how you heard some birds singing. The sun is shining that day, so maybe you sat outside. They could be 3, which makes it cheesy and easy. But these are the steps you take to get through your gratitude journal. Because every night, I get it, man, you're not going to be crunk about it. Every morning, you're not going to be crunk about it. I do my gratitude journal. I have it written. I have it online at allthingsonelove.com. There's 2 different versions. And the Mindset Over Bullshit University is when I've taken my written gratitude journal and I've added my intentions every single day. I've added the call to action for myself every single day. I've added goals for myself every single day. How much yoga I've done, how much water I've drank. Did I take all my vitamins and supplements? I even track my dog own manifestations in my gratitude journal. And I turn that into an entire daily show. You can catch it on YouTube. It's called Mindset Over Bullshit. And that's your boy, live and in person. You see his face, you see the whole 9. And I'm telling you stories of gratitude and how to hold this shit down no matter what. Because whether you ill or not, whether you are disabled or not, whether you are employed or not, you are still going to get body slammed with negative thoughts and negative energy. If you got kids, at some point, the kids are still going to get on your nerves. If you're married, at some point, you are going to get on your wife or your husband's nerves. Even if you're not married, you get on each other's nerves. And you get through these moments. You slow some of that shit down. You have less negative thoughts about all the relationships around you by keeping a gratitude journal. So the original question of does it ever feel fake? Oh no, it never feels fake. It is always real as hell, just like you heard Tony say. It's always real as hell. It is authentic than a motherfucker, man. That's your gratitude journal. But you're not always crunk and goosed up and just grinning at it. It's not always like that. That's when you can do cheesy ones. That's when you can do easy ones. That's when you can write about the song that made your head bob. If I ever hear Sunshine Anderson, come home late, it seems you barely reached the sun. Tapping my shoulder, thinking you gonna get you some. Man, that right there gets me, man, yo, y'all don't understand, folks. I am disabled and I'm about to fall out my damn chair, bobbing my head, my damn self. I can't sing, ain't no beat going, and I'm still about to get crunk just thinking about that song. That's a gratitude. Hearing that song is a gratitude. So gratitude generally never feels fake. It's never fake. But sometimes you're doing easy gratitudes. Sometimes you're doing cheesy gratitudes. Sometimes you're using music or the last video, movie, streaming that you saw. Anything. Anything. It's never fake. You find something and you're putting that in. When you see it again tomorrow, you'll have a whole different feeling about it. Next week, if you're still doing that gratitude journal, you're going to have a whole different feeling about it. It's just the continuation. It's the summation of everything good in your life. You need that. You deserve that. So you get that. You get that. I'm Kendrick Avant, your agent of gratitude. I have a daily show, Mindset Over Bullshit University. It's on YouTube. It's on Spotify. I'm on Apple, Google. I'm on Anchor. Mindset Over Bullshit. So your tools of authenticity, yoga, meditation, gratitude journaling, manifestation, things like that are what take your mind away from the negativity. Activities like that replace the overthinking so that you can get through your day in a better place with a better mindset and a better thought process. Mindset over bullshit.